much, guys. Thank you for having me here today. I know it's a little windy, but at least it's sunny, right? It rained a couple of days ago. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'll take what I can get, right? As you said, my name is Garrett Petersen. I am a local person devoted to service. I have spent my entire career helping those who need it most, folks with developmental disabilities, kids in schools, people in need. And unlike my future opponent, Andrew Garbarino, I am not a Nepo baby. I am a product of a single-parent home. I worked 3 jobs. We needed a food bank once in a blue moon. Andrew Garbarino got raised by his dad, who was the chair of the Islip Town Republican Party, got his law degree, got to work in his dad's law firm, then got a cushy seat in the New York State Assembly, and then got handed his congressional seat. Andrew Garbarino has never worked a hard day in his life. I, on the other hand, have had to burn and scrape and work for the American dream, and I want that American dream for the next generation. I am worried about where my kids are going to be able to live. I am worried about where my kids in 20 years are going to be able to own a home, get an education, get a good paying job. And I'm worried they're not going to be able to do that here. And that's why I decided to get from behind the scenes, where I've worked on local campaigns, supporting activist groups, things like that for years, and to run for office, because my kids deserve better, your kids and your grandkids deserve better, we all deserve better than sleepy Andrew Garbarino taking a nap through a budget vote and then saying, oh, I know, I cut health care and food stamps and all that other stuff anyway. It's not enough that this man sleeps through a crucial budget vote that takes away people's health care and food security and all that. He literally hasn't had to work in over a month because the government was shut down. And I think that's a load of crap, because if I decided to take a month off of work and not do anything, I'd be fired. So I think maybe we should do the same to Mr. Garbarino and Mr. Lowe. And as important as next year's elections are going to be, and they are obviously going to be very important, I want to do a little poll here, because we have elections in 3 days. Who here has voted? Show of hands. Who's voted already? Okay, so if you didn't raise your hand, go vote after this protest. There's about 20 early voting locations across Suffolk County. And everybody who has voted, you guys have an assignment. We're going to do something called Vote Tripling. It's a great way to get out the vote for our candidates here in Babylon and Islip and everywhere else. I want every one of you to find 3 of your friends, 5 of your friends, as many of your friends as possible. And I want you to remind them, hey, we have local elections this year. You don't like what's going on in Washington, you don't like what's going on in the country, you have a chance to start changing it right now. Because I'm going to tell you something, and Chris will agree, Long Island becomes a lot easier for us to flip in 2026 if we kick the crap out of the Republicans here in 2025. In NY-01, we have the opportunity to flip the Huntington Town government. We have the opportunity to flip legislative seats all across the county. In Islip, we have the ability to flip seats in the town council. We can hold what we hold here in Babylon, and we can flip other county legislature seats. If we start breaking the Republicans this year, next year, the damage has already been done and we can continue to work. It is so much easier once we've chopped away their farm team. So I want everybody here to promise me that you're going to tell a bunch of your friends to go vote tonight, to vote tomorrow before the early voting ends, or vote on Tuesday. And then what I'd love for all of you to do is to find your local candidates, your local Democratic committees, and get involved, okay? If everybody here got involved 8 hours a week, 8 hours a month with your local committee, got into the fight, worked against the local Republicans, the job becomes easier, okay? So that's my homework assignment for all of you, to get in the fight and let's beat these guys. Thank you.